Good evening, everyone. Cobalt here. How is everybody doing tonight? Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. There we go. Now you can see code. Hope everybody is doing well. Oh, there we go. Let's mute. Let's mute myself there so I'm not coming back through twice. But yes, I hope everybody is doing well. Today we are going to be working a little bit more on some TwitchQuickPoll. You know, like I said, I don't wanna work my mods like rented mules. So part of that means, hey, let's write some software to do the work they were doing in the first place. Started watching some One Piece. Nice. How are you enjoying One Piece? Was it like the Netflix one or was it the anime? And have you been enjoying it so far? One Piece is one of those ones that I never really got super into. I know everyone says it's amazing, but I've never got super into it. Shit, I don't understand. I mean, hey, software development, I like it, and I'm just glad that I can spend some time on stream writing some tools for stream to hopefully make people's lives a little bit easier. Unfortunately, I was testing out this tool after the last software development stream we did for a channel that I was moderator for. And I have found out that unfortunately the whole API does not support being a moderator. It doesn't support making polls as a moderator. You have to be the channel owner or the broadcaster to do such a thing, which makes me sad because I have the ability to run a poll. It's just it looks like I can only do it through the website at episode 17 something because I forgot the last digit. Oh no. Are you just going to start at 170 then and keep going? Hey, Kid K. Hey, Ruby. How are you doing this evening? I hope you are doing well. So, where are we going to go from here? Clean this up later. Let's just cycle through and remember what we want. If the poll is already running, we will throw a confusing error message. That is true. Sleep and happy that I'm live. Well, that's I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully that you can get some good rest, but thank you for, you know, stopping by and all of that. Congratulations on the first Guardian. How are you doing tonight? And thank you for the hydrate and stretch, and congratulations on the second cat and on the third Ruby. As always, if you guys want to join in and be happy and healthy together, please feel free. And if not, that is fine too. Let's stretch up to the sky, way up high. And let's stretch to the side. Oh, and let's watch to the other side. And let's stretch forward. Gotta stay hydrated while you hack the planet. I know, right? Listen. If I was gonna try to hack the planet, oh, we're glitching out here. Hi. Oh, maybe it's where my hands are. Let's just freak out. Let's stretch the left arm over the body, and let's stretch the right arm over the body. Watching a Turkish movie. Oh, well, I hope you are enjoying whatever you are watching. I love burning random shit. Well, I think you may need some liquids to put out any fires there, Cat. You know, we don't want the fires to spread. Let's rotate the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. And let's rotate the neck. 1, 2, 3. And let's shake out those legs. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3. And then, let's hydrate. Alright. Stretch complete. Hydrate complete. There we go. Made a Pringles can out of smoke. I have so many questions. Like the Pringles can was full of smoke? Cobalt complete, yes. I don't know, actually no. You know what? I don't want to be complete because that means there's no future in learning or growing. So maybe I don't want to be complete. Push-ups, Migo. I completely get it. Unfortunately, that's after I've done the stretch and hydrate, but you know what? That's fine. We'll do push-ups. Thank you for keeping me honest and keeping me in shape. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Push-ups complete. Like sodium? I mean, hey, you know, salt is delicious, but in high qualities, it's not the best for you. Alright, let's think about this. So yes, I made a note to myself of, hey, you know, we can't call it as a mod. Request was blocked due to bad credentials. I was so sad when I saw that. What can you do? Because it explodes in water, that is true. Did I stop doing morning lives? Yes, I did, Ruby. I was getting caught up with some other stuff, and maybe I'll get back to it at some point, but for now, it's just evening streams, unfortunately. What was I wanting to do? I had thoughts, and I don't remember what they really were for today. Okay, let's delete the commented out stuff. I don't think we're using this anymore. So we can delete this, because who cares about it? Well, yes, I mean beyond code. But yes, we are doing code today. You are not wrong, Kat. Final references, and it's just the one. Alright, let's delete my default duration, because we're not using that anymore. Bye-bye, default duration. I don't care about this anymore. Broadcaster ID, where are we passing that in from? Broadcaster ID is from the parse result. Yeah, we don't need that. Let's get rid of broadcaster ID. That was the first thing, because there's no point. Because you can't create polls with the mod through the API. So passing in a broadcaster ID doesn't make any sense. Because my intent was, okay, you know, you have your credential sitting there, right? And then if you wanted to make something as a mod, you would pass in your broadcaster ID for the channel that you were modding for, and then you'd be able to create the poll. Unfortunately, that doesn't work, so broadcaster ID has no real point right now. So we are going to take that out. Boop. Bye-bye, broadcaster ID. And you know what the easiest thing here is? Let's just look at the error list where it says, hey, I don't know what broadcaster ID is. Don't know what broadcaster ID is. Okay, let's get rid of handle broadcaster, or broadcaster ID from handle broadcaster ID. F12, we don't need the broadcaster ID here. We don't need the broadcaster ID here. None of this matters. Well, actually, we do need broadcaster ID. We just need to declare it down here, I guess. There we go. So if that doesn't exist, wait, where are we? If it's, oh, sorry, it does need to be up here. Okay. String broadcaster ID equals an empty string. Get rid of that. Pass in app settings. We just return it all back. That's fine. What else do we have? If I build this, there should be a few other things that yell at us for it not having broadcaster ID as a valid parameter. I don't believe that. Okay, that's fine. Create options. Oh, did I not? I didn't set a rule on broadcaster ID, did I? Because there wasn't really a known rule that I could make for correctly identifying a broadcaster ID. So, let's go here. Let's go properties. Not properties. Is it not properties here? No, it's not properties. What am I thinking? Is it this one? There, it's this one. It's on the project, not on the solution. Cobalt, you fool! You're a madman! No, it's fine. Whatever. And then we are gonna go to, where are you? Debug. Launch debug profiles. That one, I don't care about the broadcaster ID anymore. And that's reasonable. And then if I go and run this now, we should have whatever poll I left sitting here, or it'll yell at us. One or the other. No errors, nothing is, yeah, good. Okay. Don't care about that. When we get poll response, what do we all have in here anyway? So there we go, we have a poll running. What is your favorite animal? Running for 5 minutes? Oh, I shouldn't have done that for, Actually, I probably did that for a specific reason. So if I run that again... The unfortunate thing is, as far as I can tell, there's no way to really tell what the, if there is a poll running ahead of time. You know? Because to check if a poll is active, I believe you need, the ID for it. I mean, I guess, hold on, broadcaster ID. Oh yeah, you do need an ID to, mark it, to terminate it. Getting a poll's current state, hold on. I mean, I guess we could retrieve all polls and then check if there is one that has a status of active. Just do the, here. Well, that's running, whatever. We could do this, get the current polls endpoint to get all polls in the last 90 days, which again is something that you can't do from the website. And then check the response and check the first one that comes back. Hold on, is there a... The thing is, you can also subscribe to them, but this point is you're running it as like a console app, right? We're not running it as something that will have a server that can get the callback. Seems like overkill to retrieve all the polls to check the status, yeah. I was thinking maybe we could add an additional flag of something like enhanced validation, so that we would do that if you explicitly asked for it. But it's kind of on, well, right now you could say it's on you to say, hey, if a poll's running, it's not going to be happy to try to run it again. So deal with it. But I could see, you know, because users often are users, I could see that being a problem. It's like, well, I tried to run this poll while I was running a poll and it threw an error because you didn't protect against that. I really wish there was something that would be like, hey, just ping this endpoint and you'll get a, is the poll currently running? before you try to run a new one. But there isn't. And again, these channel poll ends are callbacks, I believe. Yeah, you get a notification when a poll ends. And then you get the webhook, you get the callback to say that the poll has ended. Which, if we were running some sort of server, that would be a valid way to do it. Possibly. We could put a state marker somewhere, and then just when it's when the poll is, or read that marker when we start, and then when we end, we get we set it to be false or whatever. Channel poll and notification. Okay, you do get the ID back, it looks like. Oh, and all the points. That's reasonable. Actually, you know what, here, I'll show you what we get if we, because we still have that poll running. So if we just say, hey, continue, whatever. And then we run this again while the poll is still running for another, like, half a minute. Boop. Boop. And then it blows up, and I don't know if you can see that. Oh, sorry. Let's be on the right option here. Let's get rid of that. So you can see we throw an exception here. And you can't see it, but the exception is your request failed because either your client ID was invalid, not set, your refresh token was invalid, you requested a username when the server was expecting a user ID. That is not what the error is at all, which is kind of funny, right? Actually, you know what, here, let's just dump that in chat. This is what the error is, if anybody is interested, which seems to be the default error that TwitchLib returns. You know, I don't necessarily have a problem with it, it's just like, that's not what the actual problem is here at all. You know, the real problem here is that, that you're running a poll and you tried to run another one. I wonder what, and I think I might have looked at it at the end of the last stream and I couldn't get curl to run the way I wanted to. But I really wonder what it actually returns if you try to run a poll while you're running a poll. What the actual, if it's a flaw in TwitchLib and how we are returning the error back, or if it's a flaw in how the Twitch API is returning to say there's a problem here, right? Is Twitch returning a generic error saying something went wrong, and then TwitchLib is just saying, well, you know, these are common problems, maybe try to fix that, right? And apparently the angry swarm of bees won. Cool. Okay, so let's let that finish. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna check this in because might as well. You know? Oh, I don't want to. I should probably actually mark that as being. Can I add that to git ignore? Our launch settings.json. Add to git ignore, yes. Ignore. I probably need to commit my git ignore. I do, which is kind of funny. Git ignore, TwitchQuickPoll options, program. Yeah, sure. Removed broadcaster ID as a parameter, as you can only create polls through the Twitch API against your own account, right? So let's commit that. And then I've got another thing that we're going to commit as well, because this one is one that we can check, at least when we're setting things up the first time. There we go. Alright, so the next one we're going to check is, hold on, I'm gonna hide this for a second because I need to set something. So let's hide you. And I'm gonna go to my app settings JSON. Oh, sorry. Okay. You know what? Just to make life easier here, let's go to properties, and let's just say always copy my app settings. Copy always. Right. So right now I don't actually have my broadcaster ID in my app settings, which is good. It was in the version that would have been written out, but not in the version that's in Visual Studio. So here, let's restore that. And what we're going to do here is, hey, we are retrieving a broadcaster ID, right? We're retrieving a user. And what we're going to check here is user response. Basically, what we're going to check is, hey, there are only certain users on Twitch that have the ability to run polls. You need to be at least an administrator. Actually, you know what? That's a good question. I am going to check. I am going to, check this. I need to see how that comes back for partners. Twitch get users. Twitch get user information. Twitch API reference. Get user. No. User. Get user remote. No. Get banned users. Ban a user. Unban a user. Check user subscription. Get users. That's the one we want. Okay. Broadcaster type is a string that comes back if you're either an affiliate or partner. That's... Ooh. Okay, I guess. It's an empty string if you're just a normal user. Fun. Apparently you can also retrieve if you're an admin, a global mod, or a staff, which is fun. Alright. So... what we're gonna do. Have to go, your smoke needs you. Well, thank you for dropping in, Cat. I hope you don't light any fires that rage out of control, and I hope you have a good one. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is if user response dot users dot first, user response, sorry. Users can exist. Users dot first. Actually, no, let's just get the users. Then we're var user. There. Okay. And we'll say, because we need to use this more than once anyway, so user ID. So if user dot broadcaster type, I think is the one we want. Yeah, this broadcaster type is not equal, or sorry, we can just say is equal to empty string. Yeah. Then we're going to throw a new exception here. That will say the user in question does not have the ability to create polls. Polls can only be created by affiliate or partner. Let's do this by Twitch affiliate or partner accounts. Just because then we know, we know that this is an issue that you are having, and hey, go get affiliate and then come back, and then we'll let you make polls, because right now we can't. It's against the rules. It cannot be done. So step 1, get good. Exactly. Alright, so if we run this now, create poll, handle broadcaster ID, yeah, it's fine. Oh, and let me go in here again, and we're going to change this question. Properties, debug launch profiles, change that duration to 60 because that's the minimum we can do. Then we're not waiting for like 5 minutes for the poll to end. There. So, now if we run this, just an additional little check. Boop. Boop. Alright. So broadcaster ID is an empty string. We don't have a broadcaster ID, so we're going to get users. We'll get our user response. We'll get our first user. We'll say user broadcasted type is affiliate. So then we just say, well, you can do this, so let's let you do the business. There, duration in seconds, all that. Alright, and I don't know. What is the poll response? Do I need to hit it again? I must need to hit it again to get the state. Yes, I will need to. Which is fine. Okay, so we can check that in. Another minor little fix, but whatever. That's fine. Yeah. Added additional check to ensure that the user is an affiliate or partner and has the ability to create polls. Check that in. Very good. Platypus, eh? I mean, platypus is an interesting animal. I will not disagree with you on that. Alright. Next up. Next up, what do we want? It's always funny that you can just see all of these polls in the activity feed. You know, I'm kind of surprised in the activity feed it doesn't give you an option to go and look at the results of the poll. You'd think that if it was going to do it anywhere, that would be where it was. But apparently not. Oh well. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So, the next thing we're going to want to do is, what is this? It's system dot sleep. What is it? I never remember what this is because it's so rare that I actually want to sleep. C# sleep for 1 second. Thread.sleep, eh? Alright. So, thread.sleep. And that's going to be poll.duration in seconds times 1000. And then we are going to want to do... Hold on, what is the... We've done that. And then we've done api.helix.polls.get. Get polls async. Do I need to pass in my broadcaster ID? Really? You should already have it. Whatever. Broadcaster ID. And the list of strings is going to be new list string poll response dot ID. Well, what is in the poll response again? Poll response dot data dot ID. No, okay, what is where I was looking at it before and it seemed like poll response. What is data? Is it not? What is data right now? Oh, it's an array dot first or default dot ID. And we will await that. What are we getting back there? The get polls response. Of course it is. Var. You know what? I'm going to rename this. Create poll response. There. Dereference of possibly null value. I mean, if the data is coming back weird, that's, well, await poll response var, sorry, poll response equals await. There we go. And I mean, we should know that this is a thing. We can probably say, hey, first or default. Okay. This may be something we have to play around with a little bit. Returns key source if it's empty. Otherwise the first element in the source. Argument null exception. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. And so we've got our poll response to do write data out. So let's throw this up. We're going to run another poll. I don't know. That's how I like debugging. I like tweaking things and then rerunning and seeing what happens. I'm gonna vote for a dog. Please vote in the poll. If you have a minute, if you have a second, if your heart beats true, what animal is the best for you? That's so dumb. I'm gonna clip that later, assuming I ever get back into making clips. I was doing it for a while and then I just stopped. Hey Celestial, how are you doing today? Oh, thank you for the lurk. I hope you were doing well. I've never voted for the same animal twice. Oh, it's all a wild card with you, eh? That is completely fair. And right as that ends, then we should get our poll response, which we actually may want to add like an additional second on this just to be safe. What is in our response? We have data. We have a single poll. Points for vote. Choices. If we break down choices... Oh, the thing is you can't see this. Okay, so what we have... I always forget that you can't see my debug option. I should take a look and see if there's a better way to do it. I don't know if there is, other than just being like, hey, share the whole screen, which is something that feels a little dangerous to me. But basically in the poll response, we get, you know, the same data thing. We get a pagination cursor, which I would assume would be if we had multiple pages polls. And then in the data, we have an array of poll objects. And we have, like, you know, basic information about the poll. Basically everything that we would get back in our create poll response, as far as I can tell. So we don't really care about that. What we care about is the choices. So if we go into choices, we get poll choices. We get, apparently you can vote, be a bit. Sorry, I've never seen, bits in a poll. I don't even know if that might be a historical thing. I don't know if you can even do it anymore. Maybe you have to be a partner to do it. I don't know. Regardless. So, we can then see how many votes came in, how many channel points came in. So I can see that you can use bits to vote again. Can you? Does it have to be something you set specifically on the Poll Guardian? I know you can use channel points to vote multiple times. I've seen that. Like, you could have done that on the poll that we just created. But I've never seen voting with bits multiple times. Like, if I open up a manage poll, and I say I want to make a new poll, I can see allow additional votes, and then it's, you know, for me it's pages per vote, not anything with bits. Maybe I'm just thinking channel points. Well, channel points is the one that I know it works that way. Mainly because most polls will allow it. I think when you were creating the polls for the Hades run for me, Guardian, you had channel point votes on. But bits is, you know, bits are money. And you know, it might be a vestigial thing that they had at some point, and they don't do anymore, because I've never seen it. You know what? I'm curious. Let's look. Twitch polls voting with bits. I was getting bits and channel points mixed up in my mind. Fair enough. They are different though. Has Twitch removed bits for votes and polls? Yes, I think it was stealth removed. Bring voting with bits back to polls. So yeah, it must just be a, that looks like it was, when was that opened? August of 2022. Was removed. Yeah, there's the last comment was August 31st, 2022. I don't think it's coming back, guys. It's interesting that you would just remove it if it was a thing. Like, even if people weren't using it, whatever. Oh. Okay, how do we want to write this out? We're gonna want to take a... You know what, let's make a little function. And that little function is gonna be... Well, I want to handle it. I'm just thinking how I want to handle it this way. Let's do something public, I don't know, task, public async, task, process, poll, I don't know. And we're going to take our, what type is this again? Get polls. Get polls. Is it get polls response? Was that actually what it was? Poll response. Oh, it was get polls response, sorry. And we'll just say poll. Alright, and we're going to do something with this. And what I'm thinking here is we're going to write this out as a image, right? So, let's stop that for now. And you know what? I'm actually going to say, hey, and then add 1 second. So poll duration is the number of seconds, because we take this in milliseconds, and then plus, I don't know, 1000. So we wait for the duration of the poll, and then we wait an additional second just to be safe. And then we will, you know, retrieve the response and go from there. Bop, bop, bop. I will need to split some of this up into a proper organization later, but for now, not a huge deal. Full response. There. Await. What does it not like? Oh, it needs to be static. Okay, that's right. Private, static. Can I do an async on static? Yes, I can, as long as I don't return it. That's fine. So, what do I want to do here? I want to make a graph. That's what I want to do here. Yes. And the thing was, I know I was looking into this before, and I found a library to do it, and then like an idiot, I didn't make a note of what the library was, and now I don't remember what it was called. So what we're gonna do here, I'm just thinking, here, you know what? Let's just do a little bit of Googling. It was like a C# NuGet create graph. Let's see what we have. Oh, was it Scott plot? Was that what it was? Okay, let's just see what options are. Does anybody, you know what? I might as well ask because I've never done this before. Does anybody know a good NuGet package for building like an Excel graph, an Excel style graph without requiring any additional stuff? Okay, that requires us to sign up for an API. We're not doing that, obviously. What about Quick Graph? What am I up to? I'm currently working on the polling functionality there, Ruby. We are now saying, hey, we can create a poll, we can retrieve the results of the poll. So now I need to think about then writing those results out in a form that makes sense. And you know what? I'm actually going to make a note here as well. I am going to say, let's just make a note, to do, specify, return type, and let's say, I don't know, image versus CSV. CSV doesn't, you know, you can run it anywhere, it doesn't matter. But for now, image is going to be the default. Mainly because I'm making it, so I get to make the defaults what I want. You know, the whole point of running polls and then dumping them as images would be because then I can use those images in the eventual challenge videos that I would be creating, right? As opposed to having to make poor Guardian create them and screenshot them for me. I'm a monster. But you know what? I'm gonna make up for my sins. Okay. Quick graph. Maybe we'll use this Scott plot thing. Scott plot cookbook. Will I though? Probably not. My sins can never be washed away. The blood on my hands will never scrub clean. But I can make this tool to help the world. To help other streamers. I have no idea if anybody is ever going to use this other than me. But it will be there. You know, once we are done creating it. It will be there. And I'll probably, you know, make something. Maybe I'll make a video. I'll make a promo video for it. Like, hey, do you want to do a, like, choose your own adventure with chat? But making multiple polls is too much trouble? Well, no need to worry. Introducing TwitchQuickPoll. A Cobalt Technologies product. Quick start. Tell me about Scott plot. Data X, data Y. So what I really want to do... Bar plot, maybe? Again, this is showing how often I'm making graphs that aren't just the simplest, Let's just think about this. Legend. I want, like, a bar chart. Bar chart, probably. Collection. Bar positioning, bars with errors, bars with label. Stack bar plot. There we go. That's probably what I want. Position 1. Value base is 0. Hold on, I want to see what we're doing here. And you know what, here, just to make life easier for you guys, here's what I'm actually looking at. Boop. So, position 1 versus position 2. Value base is 0. The value is 2. The value base is 2. We add 5. Why is this value base 5 then? Wouldn't that make... Zero to 2. Oh, I get it. Okay, I see what we're doing. This is specifically, we aren't actually adding the values. This is saying, hey, here's where you start and here's where you end for the coloring. That makes sense. Okay, let's install this Scott plot thing and see if it does what we want. What are the ticks? Add bars. We'll probably have to play with this a little bit, and we can save it as like a PNG though, which is nice, because that is what I want, right? Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if this is what I want, but we might as well experiment, right? That is part of the whole software development business. People are just sitting here going, no, Cobalt, stop just constantly experimenting. You should know what you're doing ahead of time. How dare you? Okay. So how do I install Scottplot? Is the NuGet quick start? No, is it just install the NuGet? Downloads NuGet 5.0.22. All right. Let's grab Scottplot and let's install it. Manage NuGet packages. And we are going to install Scottplot. No one really knows what they're doing. Yep, we're all just making things up and figuring it out as we go along. The joke is, of course, as a child, you know, you thought that the adults around you knew how the world works, and then when you become an adult, you realize that nobody knows what's going on. Oh, sorry, not installed browse. Jeez. Scottplot. Dependencies. Sure. Let's install that. All we can really do is the best we can, right? Scottplot. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Apply. Yeah, sure, I accept. Definitely. Alright, so when we go back to this, so they want the data. Where was the actual one? Okay. So Scottplot is pull plot, I guess. Pull plot equals new plot. Actually, can I just do? You know what, let's just do this. I don't want to actually reference Scottplot there. So if I just, can I just do plot and then include it? There we go. There's our proper using. Okay. And then we need I don't know what this category 10 palette is. Let's take a look at what the palettes are. Scottplot palette. Category 10 is the default plot used. It's the same default color set used by modern versions of matplotlib. Alright. Here, let's swap back to this for a sec. You guys can see what the plots look like, or what the palettes look like. Okay, so category 10, you got blue, orange, green, red, purple. Alright, what about 20? Or more than 10. I mean, I don't think we're going to need more than 10. Aurora is a 5-color plot. Of course, from Nord. Four-color plot. Is there one that's just a 2-color plot that we care about? Snowstorm is 3 colors. 1/2 is 7. 1/2 dark. Ooh, that looks nice. Guys, 1/2 dark looks nice. What do you guys think about that? Using that as our default plot. Although that's specific to Scott plot 4, so maybe it doesn't actually. Maybe it doesn't work because we're using 5. You can make a custom palette. That's cool. Colorblind friendly. Yeah, all of these are... Let's try using 1/2 dark and see if it'll let us. Okay. So... And do I need to set the background color? Ba ba ba. Oh. Dot palette. No, what am I doing here? What am I missing? One sec. Oh, I declare the palette and then we pass it in somewhere? Is that what we're doing? I don't see where we're using that palette though. Oh, never mind. I'm just brilliant. Okay. Equals. Okay, so I don't think that 1/2 dark actually exists. Unfortunately, I think that is version 4. What do we have? Do I have to explicitly declare it like this? Oh, okay, there we go. 1/2 dark. Here we go. And I don't like this. I know this is technically like what Microsoft wants you to be doing for your new declarations of, you know, objects is just this new, but I don't like it. I don't know why, but I'm not a huge fan. Okay, so let's just think about this for a second. We are going to want to go for each var x in polls dot data dot first or default dot choices. Oh, it's not a method, it's just a field. Choices is not null here. I believe you. So choices. Alright. So then for each choice, we are going to want to make a set of Scott bars, apparently. You know what? Oh, it's an array. Let's make a list of Scott bars. We'll pass it in as an array later. And each one. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so let's just do list of. And we'll just say list of bars equals new list of bar. Okay, so we have that. Now for each one of these, I'm just thinking. You know what? No, we're not going to do it for each. We're actually going to do a for loop. I'll tell you why. Because then we already have our counter, and we can use that counter as our position counter, right? So then we're not adding our for each loop and our additional counter to keep track of the positions. Yes, that makes sense. That's going to be the way we want to do this, I think. Yes. For int I equals 0, I less than choices dot count I plus plus. Not 3 pluses. And then new. Actually, I'm just thinking about this. Hold on. When we get the choices back, so we probably need to get our specific choice here. So var choice equals, you know what, let's get our poll just so we don't have to, yeah. Here, var poll result. I mean, arguably, we could have just, hold on. Poll dot data dot first for default. What are we getting back here? Okay, we're getting an actual poll back. So you know what? Let's do that this way instead. Give me poll, please. Polls. It's probably going to complain that they're... Oh, yeah, it complains that they are ambiguous. Okay, so what we're going to do here is say, hey, just expand this. All right. So we have our poll. Poll.choices.count. Okay. And then var choice equals poll.choices I, which should return something. Choice, yes. Can we say it has a value? So it's just, oh no, it's here. Oh. Choice equals poll choices. Cannot implicitly convert. Create poll choice. Oh, fine. You know what? This is just gonna be a var because we know what the type is. Well, it's not that we know what the type. Well, we do know what the type is, but it's gonna be annoying given that, you know, there's namespace overlap here, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, so choice dot vote. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run a quick poll, and if somebody can vote along with me and then vote, use some channel points, that would be excellent. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Just give me 1 sec. I'm gonna run another run another poll. Just because I need to see what this looks like. So if you would like to vote, that would be very helpful. And specifically if you vote and then make another vote with the channel points, because I can't do it as the streamer. It's a weird little quirk. There we go. Favorite animal. My hands are full of chicken. Ah, fair enough. I don't think I can vote again, can I? Platypus, okay. Excellent. And if somebody wants to throw in, thank you. You get 2. Was some of them were channel points? Was the cat a channel point? Basically, I just want to see if votes... I wonder if votes and bit votes are separate. Not bit votes, channel point votes are separate. They may be. We may have to tweak this. Dog and cat were channel points. Okay, excellent. No, that is good. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so we get our poll result, F10. And here, let's pop this up and let's go. Oh, I don't care about that. We can delete that. Poll response dot first or sorry dot data dot. I have other things I want to do here. Let me finish my sentence. First or default. Actually, not first. Dot first or default. Thank you. Dot choices. There we go. So let's take a look at this. And now you guys can actually see this because it is not the okay, so we don't count. Wait, no, dog votes is total. Wait, what? There was 2 votes and one of them wasn't a channel point? Wait, hold on. Okay, let me just double check this. Let me see what it looks like in the web browser. View results. That is 2. Vote breakdown. Here's what we want. Oh, okay. No, Cat apparently wasn't a channel voter. Okay, so I think... Hold on. So is votes just the total? And channel point votes is... Channel point votes is 1. So votes is the total. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's make a note of this. Vote is the total vote count. Channel point votes are the specific channel point votes. So to check the actual vote, it's vote minus channel point votes. I believe that's what I'm seeing here. Channel point votes. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. That is okay. I think I'm good with that. I think I understand what is up, what is down, and which way is side to side. This breakdown is a little strange though, but an interesting thing is that we can see the breakdown of who gave channel points to each vote, but I don't think we get that back on the API. Hold on, is there something in here that's poll response is first or default? Channel point voting is enabled. So that's the thing. Another thing that we can't get back. But you know what? Whatever. We don't necessarily need it for what we're doing. It's just kind of interesting that there are some things that you can do through the website. There are some things you can do through the API, and that subset is not balanced. It's not equal, you know? But hey, I guess that's sometimes how software development goes, right? So, let's just let this finish. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna screenshot this just for myself. Here, let's expand this all the way. And just if I need to look at one of these again. Oh, there we go. Snipping tool. Thank you. Just in case I need to reference this later. There. Okay. So, we can let that finish. So, we get our choice, right? And what we're gonna do is we are going to make a nice little bar. Actually, I think we need to make our ticks here too. That's fine. Okay, so what is the tick? List of ticks is a new list of tick. Okay, so first thing is let's make our tick actually. Ticks dot add. And does it matter? Does position have to be, can position start at 0? We'll figure it out. Add new tick. Oh, okay. I want scalpel.tick. Did I? Or not scalpel, sorry, scalplot. I know what I'm doing. Scalplot.tick. I don't know why it looks like that, but okay. New scalplot tick. And with that, it's weird that, okay. New. Hold on, is it in the constructor? Double position and label. Okay. So I and the label is going to be poll.choices. Or sorry, no, it's going to be choice. What was the title? Here we go. Okay. And can I actually get rid of the Scott plot here? Does it not care? Did it know the kind of tick I wanted to use? Apparently. Cool. Alright, and then bars.add are going to be new bar. Okay, and what we want here is position equals I, value base equals 0. Value equals vote. Oh, sorry. Choice dot votes minus choice dot channel point votes, and fill color equals palette 0. Was that what it was? Oh, palette get color 0, sorry. Okay. So this is regular votes. And then the next one is... So if I understand how this works correctly, this should do what we want. Channel point vote. Is there something we can mark this with? Oh. Okay, what I actually want is, let's see. Got plot, stacked bar plot, labels on, what are they? Bar? Bar labels. Oh, we might have to add a legend. That's fine, we can do that. Spot plot, legend. Legend. Legend is a key used to label lines and markers. Legend quick start. Add signal? Okay, that's fine. We can add that later. Generate sign. Oh, it's wait, what? Hold on, is it something I can set in here? Label equals. Is it a string? It is a string. Okay. We want to call this. I don't really want to call it regular votes. Vote. And then equals bonus. Channel point vote. We'll have to see what this looks like. And this color should be 1 instead of 0. We may have to... Color equals 1. What else do we have that we want here? Tell the plot to auto scale with no padding. Here, let's just grab this. I don't, and we can save it. We'll see what we get if we just dump the rest of this out, right? Boop. Whole plot, text generator. Oh, okay, fine. Tix dot to array. And whole plot, whole plot, whole plot. And when are we adding that in there? Oh, we have to add the bars too. Okay. Oh, hey, Syrinx. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. How are you doing tonight? Hope you are doing well. As always, if you guys want to join in and be happy and healthy together, please feel free. And if not, you know what? That is fine. I am not here to peer pressure anybody. Get cobalted. You're right. It's the Cobalt Care package. And you're using it on me. How dare you? It is my job to care for the streamers. But no, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. As always, let's just go for it. Let's stretch up to the sky, way up high, and let's stretch to the side. Ooh, wah, wah. And let's stretch to the other side. And let's stretch forward. And let's stretch the left arm over the body. And let's stretch the right arm over the body. And let's rotate those shoulders. 1, 2, 3. And let's rotate the neck. 1, 2, 3. And let's shake out those legs. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3. And let's hydrate. Oh. Just a second. Just need to send a text. There we go. Sorry, my phone was going buzz, 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 and I'm like, oh, is this important? And, you know, slightly important, but not crazy important. Stretch complete. Hydrate complete. There we go. We've done it. We've done it, my boy. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's just a thing that people say sometimes. Sometimes it's even me who says it. There we go. That's all good. Alright, so we've done all of that, and there was something else that we want. This we're probably going to need to change. But, you know what, let's do this. Let's do a string. And then we will pass in our parameters. I don't know, I kind of like this and I kind of don't. What are we going to feed in here? We are going to feed in a couple things. If I save it as a PNG, where does that actually save it to? Save as PNG. Hold on, let's take a look at the Scott plot documentation to see where they're gonna save it to. Scott plot, save PNG, save PNG. I would like to just see the save, we can all, actually, you know what, no, easy thing. What parameters do we get here? File path, the width and the height. Okay, so we're gonna explicitly build a file path. You know what? Sure. Let's build this file path properly. Okay. And that's gonna end with PNG. Graph, image, graph path, graph file path, I don't know, doesn't matter. And then for this, we're gonna go like this. We'll save you in here. I don't know what the dimensions are supposed to look like. Oh. Okay, sorry, let me just deal with that. Just 1 second. Someone is saying that they are gonna bring me ice cream, and I just, you know, I want some ice cream. It's a very, very important thing to deal with. There. Yum, yum, yum. Some Dairy Queen ice cream. Or, okay, well, it's not Dairy Queen. It's a local place. But of course, if I said where it was, you'd be like, ah, Cobalt. You live in location. And because you're getting ice cream from a local place, we can narrow down your location from all of Canada and possibly, you know, the greater North American sphere to this street address. We will be there. Maybe we'll bring pizza. Tell them to bring some for chat. I don't know. I think it might melt then. I'm sorry, Syrinx. I wish I could give you ice cream. I knew that you lived in the middle of Ice Cream Island. Oh crap. Let's just kill the stream right now. I can't believe you would dox me like that, Guardian, telling everybody that I live in the middle of Ice Cream Island. Now they know where I am. And now they will want the ice cream from Ice Cream Island. I can't believe it. Sorry, so what are we gonna do here for the title? I think we're gonna want datetime dot today dot to short date string. Let's do that, and then we're gonna do a space, and we're gonna go poll dot title. So we timestamp the poll, we add its title, we save it to a PNG. That should help. And then there was one other thing that we needed to do here, and that was background color. And that is apparently right here. And that's our plot. What is... Oh, that's our palette. All right. So let's throw that up here where we're dealing with our palette. We declare everything. Let's set the palette to be this. Is it not the palette. Palette.style. Background. Hold on, I just need to see what they're doing. Oh, it's the plot. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Cobalt, you are drunk. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Miko. Give me 1 second, and then we will throw this down here where we're defining all of this. Hydrate is excellent. Gotta keep the brain liquidated and running semi-smooth, right? We don't want it catching. Okay. And let's see what it doesn't like our style. Style? It's just a get. Okay, fine. What is the correct way to do this now? Plot, background, color. I don't want 4.1, I want 5 point. This is a 4.1 cookbook. I don't want the 4.1 cookbook, I want the 5 cookbook. How dare you do this to me, Scott Plot? I mean, I'm hoping this will work. I've never used this library before in my life. Background. I just want color. Color? I don't want color interpolation. Palettes, maybe? That's not very helpful. Hold on, is there something? Poll plot, is there a background? Can we... figure... What does the data background look like? Dot... color? Equals... Oh wait, can I just set it like this? Does it accept that? No. Hold on. Figure background and data background. Okay. So what do we actually get here? What is this type? That is color. So... Oh, is it literally just color? Okay, do I have to set this to a new Scott plot color? What do we got here? From HTML. I'd love the HTML color translator from HTML returns a color. Do I not have a nice option? Do we not have some type conversion here that I can feed in a color to my color? How dare you? Button color. It's gonna yell at me. We can't implicitly convert it. What if I say Scott plot.color? Can I feed that in? Will it accept it? I don't think it will. It wasn't a parameter. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Why don't we do it this way then? Let's just look up what the relevant color values are for this. 46, 52, 64. All right. New Scott plot. Oh. Ha! I muted the sneeze there. You guys don't get it. Okay. And red, green, and blue. Red is 46. Green is 52. And 64. And we'll just say, hey, this is a color or whatever. We'll see what this looks like. Who knows what this comes out as. Okay, so we need to then go up here and we're gonna run a poll shortly. So we'll have to see how this goes. Oh wait, process poll. poll response dot data dot first or default. Just pass that in. There we go. Now, what we're hoping will happen is that this will write a nice little poll image out. I don't know what why the sizes are going to be important here. Whatever. We'll see. We'll probably have to tweak with this a little bit. But let's run that poll, shall we? And if you guys want to vote, that would be very helpful, because then we can see what things look like. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna... Boop. Boop. Tell me your favorite animal, if you would. Open containing folder. TwitchQuickPoll. That's probably going to get run out in the bin. There we go. You know what? I'm going to vote for... Let's vote for that too. And if you vote for something and then channel point vote it as well, I should actually see if I can set channel point votes to like 1 point. Then we can see how things play out. Let's put a breakpoint in here. And then assuming that this works and I get an actual image, I will post it up on screen for you. Great white shark one, eh? Alright. 10. F11. Okay, so we have our choices. Also, cooking some might be tough to vote. Fair enough, Guardian. If you have the chance, excellent, and if not, no worries. Oh, and let's mark that hydrate is done, because I did do the hydrate. I promise. At least I think I did. You know what? Have a free bonus hydrate, Migo. On the house. Okay, F10. So we add a new tick. Okay, whatever. Let's just go here. We've added all the choices. And let's save that. And then, if we are lucky, there will be a image here somewhere. Which I don't see. It didn't throw an exception, did it? 10? Oh, it did. What's wrong with the syntax? Oh, okay. That would be why. Do you guys see what the problem is? The problem is there's a question mark in here. Which is a reasonable problem. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to sanitize that title for a file path. Okay, and how do we want to do that? Is there, I wonder, is there a built-in thing that will be like sanitize a string for a file path? I don't know. It feels like it would be something that may exist. C# sanitize string for file name. Today I learned sanitize file names. Wait, what is this? It's in Microsoft. What is this? This is a SQL management object thing. That is not what we want. Oh wait, there is a... Where was that? Get invalid file name characters. Where does this come from? It's a path method. You know what? That's actually fine. We'll get rid of the invalid file path characters. And then we will, you know what, let's make a little extension method. We've already got one going, so let's make a second one. Extensions, add new item, new class file, and let's say sanitize file path, sorry, file name extension. Let's just actually say sanitize file extension. .cs, sure. And that doesn't need to be internal. It does need to be static though, I believe. Public static, yeah. Public static class, public static string, I believe. It's this, right? Yes. Static string sanitize file name, this file name, or this string file name. So at return, you know, let's just make it this string result equals file name, return result. And then we're gonna take the get invalid characters. No. It's system.path, eh? System.io.path. System.io.path. Get invalid file name characters. And we get this list. Oh, it's just we just return a response. Okay. Wait, if I just say get invalid file name characters here. 1 second. I'm just curious. Get invalid file name characters. Why does it not want to just add the proper using? Can I just do using? Using system.io path. Is it just system.io? Does it know where? Do we know what you are now? No? Alright, whatever. Go over here. There. So we have these characters, and then we want string. Dot replace. Is it not? Dot. There. String. Hold on, result. Is it on here? I never remember. Replace. Can I replace all of these? Do we have an overload? So we have an array of characters. We want to replace those characters. Is there something? Is there not a better way? Because I mean, we could just loop through this and replace any of them. You know what? We can do this. Contains. We check if any of these characters have a... Has? No. It's the best way to do this. I mean, okay, so we're gonna have our list of characters, obviously. And we're gonna want to replace every one of them with just an empty. We're gonna remove. Wait, can I do that? Is there a result dot remove? It's just, oh, it's just the position. Okay, so we are gonna want to do the replace. The problem is I don't. Like, I mean, we could loop over the result. Get the invalid characters, loop over it, and then replace them. There's got to be a better way to do that, right? What am I missing? C# remove any characters from a list from the string. Remove characters. Well, the one Stack Overflow answer is, hey, a loop and replace. String join. Oh, I don't like that. You know what? Fine, we'll do the gross way. I don't like this, but what can we do, huh? What can we do here that we are not doing there, that we are not doing everywhere? Yeah. It's gross. I don't like it. I wish there was a nice, simple, easier way to do it, but fine. For each var character invalid char invalid character in. It's gross, but whatever. There. So we have that. And then we go result equals result dot replace invalid character with an empty space, or with an empty, sorry, fine, it's an empty character. We'll replace. Thank you for helping me, Visual Studio. That's exactly what I want. I love when it's there. Thank you. Empty character literal. It's fine. I know what I want. Do I have to do it as this? Cannot convert from string to char. Empty character literal. Can I not? Is that not a nice... What do I need to do? What's the trick with the empty character? What is the problem that we're having here? Do I actually need to... Do I have to do it this way? String dot replace. No. What if I do string dot empty? Does it like that? Nope, doesn't like that either. Char dot empty. C# replace a character with nothing. Invalid character to string. String dot empty. That'll probably do what we want. There we go. And we can clean that out, and we can do that. And then we can go back here. And say dot sanitize file name. There, that should hopefully resolve that problem. Should we run another poll, guys? Does that sound good to you? It sounds good to me. Just want to check. Let's see. What is that? Is it a problem? No, we're okay. We're okay there. Oh, we're not actually doing this async. That's fine. It's going to complain. Here, you're a void now. Void. There you go. Merry Christmas. And that's just process poll. It's still unhappy about the possible null reference, but whatever. So if we run this now, let's see if it works. I may have to just manually build this, but for now, let's run it as a proper poll. Because that's fun. And because I like it. What's your favorite animal? Platypus. Mono teams are interesting. You know? They're just doing all of this shenaniganry. They lay eggs. They feed their young with milk. They have weird poison spurs. I think there's a lot of other stuff. They look like silly little guys. Bees? I mean, hey, angry swarm of bees is also a valid animal. I want to say that I've heard that when somebody, like, when they discovered the first platypus and the guy, like, sent it back to, I think it was England, they're like, hey, this is, you know, you made this up. This isn't a real animal. What are you doing? My row is almost done. Time to start making curry. Nice. What kind of curry are you making, Guardian? Chicken? Beef? Some other kind? Platypus. Alright. So we get our poll response. And we have a few things to work with. Japanese curry with chicken. Nice. That sounds delicious. So we actually look at our bars. We have... yeah, whatever. Just let it go. And then worst thing is I will... okay. Save PNG. Okay. So now if I go here and go here, we should have a PNG somewhere. We do. And what does it look like? Oh god, guys, that looks hideous. That looks... ooh. I don't want that. Yeah, that's not good. But you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how bad this looks. Tick generator. It does not look good. That's fine. We will figure this out. Here, hold on. Let me add a new source. Add a image. Add a new source. Add a new source instead. Whole image. Oh, and thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Guardian. I will do that in a moment. First of all, you guys have to suffer by looking at the looking at what came out here. You know, I have no idea how this works, but browse and just look at this, and you can feel ashamed of me. Although it did generate the oh, and actually we probably want to use a longer string there, including the timestamp in there, because it was just the day. Yeehaw for motivation. Well, thank you for the motivation there, Guardian. But check this out. Look how hideous this is. Done. Look at how beautiful that is. So Yeehaw has been complete. Okay, so I'm guessing that these titles are just needs a bit of cleanup. Yeah, I'm gonna just regenerate some of these, I think. And, you know, instead of putting all this through, we'll just process the like, we'll pre-build a poll, and then we will go about our business. But first, we're gonna stretch and hydrate. That's right. Can you believe it? I can't either. Let's stretch up to the sky, way up high. Stretch to the side. Let's stretch to the other side. And let's stretch forward. Let's stretch the left arm over the body. Let's stretch the right arm over the body. Let's rotate those shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Let's Let's rotate the neck. 1, 2, 3. And let's shake out the legs. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I probably see part of the problem here. You know, there's a bug in the code. I can tell. Let's get rid of this poll image. The bug in the code is, I think this value base right here. You know what? Here, let's just do this a little bit differently. Let's go. What did I decide this was going to be? Yes, I decided this was going to be. Sorry, because we're setting this to 0, and then we're setting the base to 0. So I think the first base is overriding, or the second base is overriding the first one. Would be my guess. So we will do some cleanup here. No big deal. But boop. Channel point int channel point vote equals, or no, sorry, regular votes. Votes equals that. And we'll say, hey, the value equals this. Value base equals this. There we go. That'll fix one problem at least. How do we want to do this? I'm going to jump back here for a second. Let's just say, hey, it's 1,000 by 1,000 or something. And sanitize file name. Let's just do a too long date string. Equivalent long. I don't know what, we may have to add the time as well separately. I don't remember if too long date string. Actually, I can just look it up. We don't need to test this. We can just check. What am I trying to open here? I don't know what I'm trying to open. It's fine. Boop. What does the equivalent long date look like? Okay, and then I have to do long time pattern as well. Gotcha. You know what? We'll do both of them on. You know what? Better idea. Better idea. Date time. All time equals date time dot now. There. All time dot to long date string. All time to long time string. There. That will help. Major tick style. What is major tick style? Let's take a look now into more of what they want from us here. Got poll, or sorry, Scott plot. QuickPoll and Scott plot are different things. Major tick style. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Here. I mean, we could build fake channel. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, but I need a poll object. You know what? Whatever. It's fine. I can just manually tweak this. It's not a huge deal. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what happens. That doesn't matter if we have a votes or anything. I'll manually edit the poll values as they come in. Are you stuck? No, you're not. Fine. There. I'm gonna vote for platypus again. Did I hydrate? I don't remember. I know I stretch. I don't remember if I hydrate. So here's a bonus hydrate, Guardian. Just for you. Hydrate complete. Stretch complete. We've done it. It's excellent. We're all happy here. Unless we're not. Also a possibility. But I don't know. Actually, no, I want to check that while we're waiting for the poll to run. Boop. Oh, sitting right there. Okay, cool. What's that? Ah. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. That's fine. We tied it all up, but we're gonna have to make these polls fancier. We're gonna feed more data in. Okay, so we have 10. And I guess we can just keep doing it too. So polls choices. We add to choice. Channel points. Votes. So votes is 0. You know what? No, we're gonna say first one. Choice votes equals 15. And channel point vote are, I don't know, 8 of those. Man, imagine. Oh, sorry. Choice.channel point votes. There we go. So that should now give us a number. So we have 7. Alright. And you know what? One of these, nobody really. You know what? There was only one person who wanted a great white shark for a pet. Understandable. And let's say this is, I don't know. Choice votes are 10. Channel point votes are 8. Sure. And let's say channel vote. Yeah, regular votes are 10 again. Channel point votes are 0. There. What? Oh, okay, that's fine. Of course that's the problem. We need to sanitize the time and dates. Cobalt, you genius. Of course we can't have a colon in our date. Too long date string to sanitize file. Wait, why don't I just do it like this? I'm curious, can I call it on a... Let's see, I don't know if I can call it like this. Wait, does that get rid of the... whatever, we'll sanitize all the pieces, it's fine. Sanitize. Sanitize. There. And you know what, just to make life easier to redo this, var x equals 100. There, we have a nice breakpoint that we can then drag back up to the top. Oh, one more poll. Okay. Favorite animal. I'm gonna be basic. I just like a cat. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, no, not that. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay, angry swarm of bees is apparently the best pet. Gotcha. Yeah, add the bars. Here, we'll save this one out. F10. And now, let's take a look at it. Where did it save to? That seems reasonable. Oh, it's M, March. It's right there. Okay. Channel point votes, channel point. Okay. I feel like we need to put a minimum increment on this because I'll show you what this one looks like now. Boop, browse to this. Done. So this is what we look like. Oh, that's big. Okay, let's shrink that down a little bit. Nope, that's not the right one. No. This. Thank you. Ugh. Yeah, there. Let's make this bigger. So good point is that the things look different. We'll have to tweak that slightly. I'm thinking we're gonna have to tweak the color of the text. Data is all there. Yes, it's not stacking properly though, which is kind of strange, unless of course that is what the data actually looks like. But, and it doesn't... Alright, so what we're gonna want here is there's probably something we can set because it looks like we're doing channel point votes and votes are overlapping possibly. So you know what, maybe we'll add that as a legend instead. That may look better. But before we do that, I'm gonna hide this again. Before we do that, we're gonna go back up here. Go back up here, let it run through. And, alright, channel point votes. Sure. And that. So, wait, why was vote 0? Oh. You know what? Back to the top. Whatever we're doing, it's shenanigans. There. So. Choice doesn't exist. Choice should exist. Why does it think choice doesn't exist? Choice.vote. Yes. Choice.votes exists. There we go. Okay. So now we can see that we have votes of 2. Okay. What do we have here? Choice votes 1 and 0. Sure, we'll let that one go through. Choice votes of 8. Just for a random arbitrary number. And we'll let that go through. And then we'll do another one where all of that is, you know what, we'll have 2 5s. Votes are 5. Channel point votes are 5. There, we should have something to look at here. And we'll let the rest of these go through. Boop. Yes. Okay, so now what we're going to have here is we have the second one. Okay. So that looks it's green and red, which I don't necessarily like the colors for, honestly. We may end up tweaking this. Especially because the actual background. So maybe we'll get rid of the dark colors because it doesn't actually work the way. It doesn't look as nice as I thought it would. Unfortunately, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so here is what the new one looks like. Done. So that looks, we're seeing data, which is good. Manual ticks. Tick generator is just that. So we're going to need to swap some of this around, I think. So let's kill this for the moment. We've shown off our new thing. Let's hide that poll image. We're not polling anymore. We're going to tweak this slightly, which is fine, I think. And what we're going to do here is we're going to get rid of this margins bottom. That's fine. We're going to get rid of this dark palette. And I want to say Scott plot minimum tick size or minimum access size, sure. Major tick size, I think is what we're going to want. Something along that. Oh, sorry. And this should be color 10, or category 10, actually. Probably. Actually, you know what? Let's do colorblind friendly. Let's be inclusive. Let's just see. Poll plot dot axis dot side. What options do I have? Bottom, left. Do I have a left? I do have left. Dot major tick style. Dot length. What I want is I want to access auto. Do I have access auto set? Okay, well, I probably want this set on, actually. So let's go poll plot. We'll see if this does what I want. Unless there's something that's like, I want the minimum access size as whole number. Let's see if there's something to set this. How to force my access to display only integers. And you know what? That is actually annoying me with this, so we're going to take out these labels. Let's go Scott plot legend. Configuring legends. Add signal, but I don't want to. I wonder, actually, you know what? I wonder if we do this. It doesn't like access auto, eh? Wasn't that a, which cookbook is that? That's 5. Okay, so that doesn't do what I want. That's fine. That's okay. What we do want, however... Oh, music died. Let's, video paused. Continue watching. Yes. That's a different one? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll play some new music. I don't have autoplay on, though. Why did it... Yeah, you know, let's just go back to the other one. I like the other one. There we go. Okay, so this doesn't do what I want. That's fine. Let's do whole plot dot legend dot go. I believe, was it just show the legend? Well, it says there's a function for show legend that I wasn't seeing, so show legend. All right, let's just see what we get out of this. I'm hoping that this is gonna hide these labels from the top. It would make life easier, would make things better. In place, time to cook. Nice. I hope that your curry turns out well, Guardian. TwitchQuickPoll. Ugh. Alright, run. As fast as you can. You know you can't catch me. I may or may not be the gingerbread man. It's fine. Let's do that. And we'll let that poll run. And then we will go... We'll go from here, we'll go from there. Figure out what we got. And then we will be happy. Presumably. I can't say for certain, but... Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we have our poll response, and we'll just we'll build the poll out. You know, who cares about the actual values? Okay, so this one's going to be all channel point. And this one is going to be all regular votes. Huh? No. Calculate my votes properly. Thank you. Twisted votes. There we go. And then this one is going to be channel point votes are, I don't know, 10. Or regular votes are 10, channel point votes are 4. And regular votes are 10. Channel point votes are going to be 6. And we'll just let it go through with whatever we have. Boom. Save that PNG. Okay. Now, what do we have here? What is your favorite animal? Tell me. Yeah, I don't like that color either. And that label does not exist. It looks like a bee. It's yellow and black. You know what? Here, let's do this. Let's find a better color. Scott, plot, palette. And I want the full palettes list. Oh, really? Fine. Scott, plot. Give me all the standard colors, please. Yeah, well, I don't just want you to display one palette. Styling plots, maybe? Palettes, okay. I love that I found this earlier, and then it's like, nope, not going to show it to you again. And I'm like, cool. That's really helpful, thank you. Although we can... Just show me what the palettes look like. It'll make life easier. Yeah, you know what? Maybe they won't. You know what? Here, let's tweak this. I actually do want the dark mode, I think. Where are you? Dark. 1/2 dark. Okay, so data background color is that. Hold on, what if I just steal this? Why does the color from Hex work? I'm curious. Here, what if we do this? Boop. Whole plot. Boop. Let's see how this one comes out. Okay. How do legends work for Scott Plot? Legends. Configuring legends. Configuring legend bar graph. Find positions, error bars, stack bars, values above bars. Well, here's one. What is this? Bar is the label. Is series 1, series 2, series 3. Legend, okay, you know what, fine. Alignment upper right. Let's see if this helps. Oh, this is 4.1. Okay. No, it is show legend here. Alignment. Upper right. That should be fine. But why can I not? Series names, eh? Label? No. What other options do we have for label offset? No, that's not what I want. Okay, I don't like label here. Let's get rid of label and then we'll go from that. See what we see. Okay. And because I've changed that, let's let that finish. Let's run another poll. Well, what's that? There's two forget polls, one that's been included and one that hasn't. Or that isn't being used because we're including it twice. Very strange. Cat. I like cat. The votes don't actually matter. I'll manually change them after the fact. I think we'll go for another, I don't know, half hour and then we'll be done tonight. Boom. Bow. 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 Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum. All right, so poll's done. Excellent. And let's go here, here, yada, yada, yada. Okay, for 6, 10. Okay. Votes are 10. Counterpoint votes are 4. Regular votes are 6, sure. Votes are 10. Regular votes are 0. Oh. Sorry, that's let's try to fix that. 10. Okay. 10 and 0, excellent. And 10 and 10. No, not 19. That's not how this works. Cobalt, please. Regular votes are 0. And then whatever else comes through, we can just, sure, that works out fine. Add bars, hide the grid. Okay. So we've written that out. What does it look like? Where are you? What is your favorite one? Why is it still displaying the channel point vote? And why? Oh. Okay. So that actually looks okay. I'll show you guys what this one looks like. Everything is kind of even. I will want the label to... sorry, not the label, the legend to display, but I think this looks better. My question is, can I actually do what I want with Nice. There we go. Done. As you can see, everything looks nice now, which is good. I mean, the red and the green aren't the best. You know what? Let's just do this. Hold on, I have a thought. Where is it? So red is probably going to be the 0, right? Why don't we set the color value to be like 2? Counterpoint votes. I don't care about either of these comments anymore. Color legend. Show legend. Show legend isn't enough. Why? Okay, let's go back to this and see if... Do I have to add something? No, it looks like... It looks like it should just work when we call show legend. Legend not showing. Oh, do I have to hide the labels on the... Okay, so maybe I actually do need these labels included. Okay. And do I have something here with a poll plot dot label? Hide. Do I have to add it on the bar? Label offset. No. Wait, what does it want for label offset, actually? That's just a float. No, I don't want that. Okay, wait, if I do this then, hold on. If I do this, how does this work? Yeah, that's fine. This we don't need. One more time. Oh, and I guess I should hide this image again. It would probably help. Boop, boop. Really, if I can just get the image displaying properly, then we can, that'd be a good place to end tonight. Hopefully I can figure it out, because otherwise I'm going to be like, well, I need to get this working. We have to keep working. Work, work, work. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Just like that one song, work, 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 work. I'm not sure I know that song. I know you know, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Guys, I couldn't stand working in the mines. I wouldn't survive. Platypus, alright. 10, 11. Okay, first one. First one is gonna be all channel points. So no regular vote. Alright. Second one is gonna be, let's do this. Let's say this one can be, I don't know, 8, 6. Let's say 6 regular votes and 0 channel point votes. There. Then next one can be 4 and 4. Okay. Oh, no, sorry, 4 and 2. What am I doing? I know math. There we go. And I don't know. I don't know. 8 and 2 is reasonable. Oh, I say after. There we go. There. There, let's just let that run. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum. Alright, what do we have next? What is this coming out as? And I have so many files that are just March 23rd. Yellow and green doesn't look that bad. But it's still not displaying the legend. Why not? Oh, and it is displaying the okay. Legend, stacked, bar, art. What are we doing? Ooh, that's gross. I don't like that. That's a version of 4. Stack bar chart. Okay. Is there not a way to do this with this library? That'd be a pain. I mean, I guess I could just say, hey, listen. But yeah, we can see here. Sorry, I'll share the image with you guys again. And the thing is, you know, the channel point votes, and the votes are just getting added. Wait, why does this one line up correctly then? I'm confused. Channel point vote, and then this one, it's like channel point votes, and possibly just vote? Why does some of them? Well, it's just that one specific one that's weird. Or when they're both at the same... What is going on here? You just don't want my my graphs to be ugly. Okay, we have the cookbook. Multiple axes. Is that what we want? No. Customizing ticks. I don't want to write a custom tick generator. Custom tick positions. Really, all I want is, hey, the ticks are whole numbers. Tick scale log marks. Why is it being like this, guys? Why is it being like this? I don't really want to check this. I may have to just play with this off stream a little bit. Like if there's other more important features to work on, focus on those. I mean, you're not wrong. but I want it to display properly, right? Being able to get the data out is kind of important. And it's just bothering me. How would you guys feel if I did work on this off stream? Would you be okay with that? I'm not saying I'm going to, but... Advanced styling? I don't need a data background image. No. QTU, fair enough. Legend quick start. Why does the legend not exist? Legends may be constructed manually. Legend is visible. Where are we? Alpha and beta doesn't really... This graphing thing, it's making me mad now. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna go for, I think, another 15 minutes, and then I think we're gonna call it. Just because this whole graphing thing is making me cranky. I'm sorry. I will try to do better. For the moment, it's like, no. No, no, no. I don't want to add... Hold on. What do we have here? Position. And the values. We have the ticks. Hold on. What if I tweak this? Not the exact problem I was looking at, but what if we go... The ticks are 5. Numeric manual. No, that's probably not what we want. What do we have if we just, you know, access left dot tick generator equals new Scott plot dot tick generator dot numeric dot automatic? I'm curious. You know, let's look into their tick generators and see if I can figure out what it's trying to say, how this works. Customizing ticks. You're gonna tell me about what the custom generators are? Custom tick positions, custom tick generators. Custom tick formatter. You know what? Here, let's go. Tick generators. Got plot. That's probably not what we want. Define normal. Like, it's just, there's been a couple things here where I feel like I should be able to do what I want, and then it's just being like, no, you're not doing it right. I'm like, yeah, okay. Can you tell me how to do it right? And it's like, no. It's a mystery. We'll never know. I'm like, okay, I guess. Frequently asked questions? Anything in frequently asked questions? Demo application. Bar plot. Okay, if we do a bar plot. Positioning bars with errors, bars with labeled ticks. Stacked bar plot. Grouped bar plot. Again, the grouped bar plot can have... Hold on, how are we building these? You know what? Maybe we just have to manually build the legend. Maybe that's part of the trick. So let's try that. Let's say, hey, we don't care about labels. Delete the labels. And then down here we'll build a legend. Axes. Draw legend. Alright, here. Let's manually build this legend. So, poll plot. Legend is visible. I want upper right, though, I think. Upper right. We just need 2 of those. And actually, you know what? Just to make life easier, we're going to just declare 2 variables here. Int. Regular vote color equals 2. Int channel point vote color equals 1. Right? Then we'll say regular channel point vote. And then here, we'll drag this down. And where we're defining our list, we will say regular vote color, channel point vote color. And then for our labels, regular vote, regular votes, channel point votes. Okay, so we have that at least. This should fix things up a little bit. Should be a little less yucky. Other than the tick style, which is going to be something else we're going to have to figure out. But what can you do, right? What can you do besides just being like, well, we're going to do this, and that is that. So here, we'll run another poll. If you want to vote in the poll, that's fine. If not, that's cool too. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. What is your favorite animal? I, in fact, like an angry swarm of bees. Drink the shark's home. Alright. Thank you for the hydrate, Guardian. Glug, 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 as they say. I don't know who they are and why they would say that, but apparently. And thank you for the stretch, amigo. As always, if you guys want to join in and be happy and healthy together, please feel free. And if not, that's fine too. Let's stretch up to the sky, way up high. Let's stretch to the side. And let's stretch to the other side. And let's stretch forward. Let's stretch the left arm over the body. Let's stretch the right arm over the body. Let's rotate those shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Let's rotate the neck. 1, 2, 3. Let's fake out those legs. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3. And then, you know what? Let's hydrate again. Why not? Stretch complete. Hydrate complete. All right. So let's feed ourselves into here. F11. And yada 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 yada. Let's do first one is let's do regular votes are I don't know 10. Channel point votes are 0. All right. And let's do say regular votes are 6. Channel point votes are 6. And then let's do regular votes are 4. Channel point votes are 2. And then regular votes are 7. Channel point votes are, I don't know, 5. Oh. 5. And a... Oh, sorry. Regular votes are 4. Channel point votes are... Oh, sorry. Let's let that actually get set first. 4 and 1. Add bars, do all this shenanigans. Boop. And what do we have here? It's still not displaying. Oh, it is displaying the legend. Oh, that looks way better. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, guys, look at this. Look at this. This looks good. Although we probably have to tweak the axis label for the bottom. Well, we still have to do for both of them. But this looks a lot better, I think. What do you guys think? Just let me show that for you. There you go. What do you guys think of that? I think that looks nice. Something I would like if I could get it to work would be to display the actual total. Fancy, I know, right? Unfortunately, I think that is a label. You know, let's just look at how bar graphs work. Bar graphs, what is this? Bar graph with value labels. Values. Bar dot label. Huh. Okay, I think it's the stack bar plot is going to cause us problems. Stack bar plot label dot plot. Issues. You know what? Here, let's just do stacked. Stacked bar chart, high priority. Show value inside bar. Suggested that we... oh, there's a lot of things if we're actually looking through the... Commented. Show numeric value inside the bar. Okay, so I think this is like actually a flaw with the NuGet package right now. So we may have to leave some of this for the future. And the thing is, if there's a lot, there's a lot. This does look nice, though. I don't hate it. It's just... There's a few things I would like. Like, I'd like this side, the y-axis, I'd like that to be broken down, be like, hey, I want the minimum to be a whole number. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Something else would be if we make long, like long questions. I could see that running into a bit of a problem. But then with the size, maybe it doesn't matter as much. And then finally, I'd like to say, hey, like this much, right? This is 4, this is 6, or whatever. But it doesn't look bad there. It doesn't. So that's good. We've made some progress. You know what? I'm gonna check this in so we have the current state of our charts, and we have a value that, you know, an option that works. And we can always tweak things after the fact. Right? Best thing is when you have something working, to check it in, because you never know if you're going to change something and break in a way they're like, wait, how did I have this working before? Something we'll probably want to do in some point in the future is split this out again to have a support. So be like, hey, pass it in as a image versus as a CSV. Just to be able to grab poll results as a CSV would be nice. Let's undo that. Let's just let that continue out because we're done. Okay. Yeah. And let's go to Git extensions. And let's pop that open. And what do we have here? Fix. Not really a fix. Which we now wait for the poll to end and then generate a PNG containing the results. That works. Yeah, that's all reasonable. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I want to try one more thing, just because I don't remember if this works. I think it's a valid character. I can just test it. Why don't I just test it? Then we can verify Yep, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna actually do this. I'm gonna clean this up slightly. You know how we're calling our generate or our sanitized file names? Why don't we just call that once? So we call it, instead of that, or that, or this, I think we should just be able to call it on that. Seems to be happy with that. Let's just run a poll. I don't care about what it looks like. I just want to make sure it doesn't blow up with the file name being sanitized in the way that we're doing it. I don't think it should, though. I think that should be fine. That should be a-okay. Wow. Alright. Go, go, go. What is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is now a dog. You know? Ba ba ba. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, did it actually end? Oh, it just loaded a new one. Alright. Yeah, whatever. There we go. Let's spit that out. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Save PNG. I mean, this is probably something like the parameters of the image. We could probably pass that in. Let's add that as a to-do. Pass me in? Question mark? I don't know. How often would people want that as opposed to a standardized thing, though? Might be not bad to provide it one way or the other. Yeah, whatever. There. And if we go here and pop, pop, pop. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I really want to... We'll have to figure out how to fix the ticks so that it is by a whole number as opposed to... Because right now the version... Actually, I'm just going to show it because it's funny. You know, there was only one poll in there. I was the only vote. So just look at this. Look at the size of the y-axis there. It's like, let's break everything down by 0.05. I love it. Alright, though. I'm going to check this in, and we're going to go and call it a night. We will raid out. I'm sure we will find somebody. Looks like it wants to generate the graph at a certain size. Yes. Well, I mean, the size, like the size of the actual graph is fixed at, you know, 1,000 pixel X and Y, right? But I don't know if there's a way to say, hey, I don't even care. Just give me like the number in... Give me the number in whole numbers. I don't care that I only have 2 votes. I don't need it. I don't need the 2 votes split into 0.05 because I know that the vote result is always going to be in a whole number. Whatever, right? Poll to end, generate a PNG, creating the result. It's a whole thing. It's a whole kettle of fish. Let's just check that in though. We can... I may end up doing some research into how this thing works, if there's a way to do what I want off stream. Just so next time I don't have to poke around with trying to get this this library to work in the way that we want. And then we can start doing other things, like say, hey, retrieve a list of all historical polls. And then retrieve the specified poll, which we can probably... You know, we would just do by passing in a GUID, right? And then we would call process poll on that GUID. And then whatever we want would come back. So really what we have left is, hey, instead of generating this as a PNG, generate it as a CSV file. So that we specify the poll from that. Just retrieve all your polls. We'll have to iterate over the pagination for get polls. But that's not a big deal. And then the last one would be just, hey, pass it in. So we'll have to change some stuff with like what comes in as well. But, you know, whatever. We'll make progress. It's not a big deal. It's just, you know, we write software and sometimes it goes a little bit slow when we're also streaming the software development. Given that I've done this, what is this, the third stream? I'm sure at some point I'll get used to writing software on stream. Whatever. So yeah, that is going to be us for today. But of course, before we go, we do have a couple of things. First of all, congratulations to the Guardian for the first to Cat for second, and to Ruby for third. I will be streaming next week. It's going to be another weird schedule. I haven't quite decided. It might be Monday to Thursday I will stream. We'll figure it out. That should be out sometime tomorrow. Trying to think if there's anything else. Next week is going to be Horizon Zero Dawn again. We will get back to a more regular schedule at the start of April. And yeah. Let's do that. And we're going to find somebody to raid out to tonight, because that is always good. It's always nice to pass the level along. So we'll see who's doing what tonight. You know what? That could be fun. Looks like Awkward Bamboo is doing a 2-year stream anniversary stream. So how about we raid? How about we raid Bam tonight? You know, pass the level along, say, hey, congratulations on 2 years. I think that sounds like a good plan. As always, we do have some raid messages. If you have the sub emotes, you can use that one. And if not, please feel free to use this one. And hey, timing worked out okay. We're gonna hit 3 hours, basically on the second, which is kind of funny. But let's kick off that raid, shall we? And you know, thank you for coming, everybody, and hanging out with me. I hope you all had a good time tonight. And I hope you all have a good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning, whatever time it is where you are. And I hope to see you soon. All right. Bye-bye for now.